All right, guys, so we're going to hop into this topic. I was debating making this video because I have a pretty strong opinion about this individual, but the situation as a whole is something that a lot of people have been talking about, and I can't avoid it any longer. I have to give my opinion on this, so if you get triggered by somebody's opinion or words, please do not continue to watch this video because I'm probably not going to be politically correct at all in my opinion about one female individual that is involved in the gaming industry, more particularly involved with G4 or was involved with G4, because after today she announced that she is no longer going to be part of G4. But the main reason why I wanted to talk about this is the events that led up to this situation, especially involving her, I guess, actions, her personality, just how insufferable of a twat that she really could be, and how it wasn't really good for the G4 brand that she was a part of it. So this is about Frosk, who just recently had a meltdown not too long ago that essentially attacked the core audience of G4. So G4 had a revival within the last year. People were excited, myself included, because G4TV was something that we all watched. Us gamers, it was where we got our news, our reviews, our entertainment, way before YouTube was around. You know, you couldn't just look up a YouTuber and see what they thought. You had to watch G4 or get a video game magazine. It stumbled a little bit since the revival because the internet, you know what I mean? I guess it's not really a feasible type of thing to really have these days, you know, this day and age, even though it could work if done right. You know, you have Gerard the Completionist on there, you had Xavier Woods, you had a few other personalities that did bring a lot of passion into it. But then you had Frosk, who is just a bitch. And you can never ever have something successful if you're going to have personalities that are just really polarizing. I get it. There's a time and a place for people to talk about things that are, I guess, political commentary, to talk about sexism and stuff, but to fall out, just leave a general blanket statement attacking your audience, it seems a little bit tone deaf in my opinion, and it was very toxic. And her personality and the way that she acted was a big part of helping destroy this network, why it could just never really take off. So if you guys aren't familiar with Frosk, she basically had a meltdown a while back, just out of the middle of nowhere. We're going to watch a little bit just to give you a little bit of a clue of what we're working with right here. So this just happened out of nowhere. She just went nuts and started calling out the G4 audience as sexist and comparing herself to previous hosts that were hired to be sexy, like Olivia Moon, which, let's be honest, I'm a dude. I like tits. I like ass. Does it really matter if a host doesn't have that? No. Did I ever care that Frosk was a host on the show? No. I'm going to be honest. I think she's kind of cute. She's good looking. You know, she's attractive. But her attitude fucking sucks. But let's watch this.
Multiplayer experience versus the solo player one.
So she just has this,
so much more important than
this meltdown.
Sexism in gaming. In joining G4...
And real quick, to touch on, as soon as she started this, I just started to cringe. You know, I started to cringe, and I'm not even in that room.
I'm here. I'm listening. Yeah.
In joining G4, I was ecstatic to be part of something that I grew up watching as a child. But every time G4 is brought up in various channels, even in this YouTube channel, we have the chat in front of us. I can see you. Without a doubt, there will be backlash because...
See, so she's saying as a female, she grew up watching G4. She was excited to be a part of it, but that there's always this backlash that she's having to deal with, and it's sexism. This is a meltdown, guys.
I'm not as bangable as the previous host. It's somehow...
Talk to him, Frost!
It has somehow been expected that you can talk about how much you jerked off to women as a compliment.
That's
it's
weird.
not...
See, like, she's talking about how audience members say how much they jerk off to a woman as a compliment, and I don't know, guys. This just seemed like a woman that did not pick her battle at the right time. This was definitely, like, I would...
Hey, she cooking, y'all.
And that's just obvious.
I almost feel Gerard the Completionist cringing there. He's like the only one not clapping in the room.
Hate women to be sexist. Just go ahead and check out Thorne's latest meltdown on Twitter for some spark notes. Now, here...
All right, that's enough of that I can stomach. That's just to give you a sampling size. Now, she says that the previous host, you know, and herself included, they're not eye candy. G4 specifically used to showcase girls in bikinis all the time, Maxim models. It was part of the formula. It's what guys want. Newsflash, I don't know if you're aware, Frosk, and I know this might sound pig-headed of me, but the majority of gamers are like 90% male in the middle age. We like tits. We like ass. Again, I don't think you're an unattractive woman. You got great looks. There's nothing wrong with somebody saying that a woman looks good. I don't know where that got lost in translation to being sexist or creepy. You're able to compliment a woman on her looks. Yeah, saying, damn, bitch, you're fucking hot. That might be a little bit of a douchebag type of method of doing it. But, you know, that's life. That's part of being a public figure, especially a female in the gaming industry. And I get it. Your rant probably came from a good place. Honestly, it probably did. But this was just executed completely wrong. And it wasn't a good look. Now, just about a week ago, a lot of people were let go from G4. A lot of people were let go. And I guess she didn't learn her lesson. I guess she's not too worried about backlash because she mocked these layoffs. Let's play some games, yo. I survived. So she's literally mocking the people that got fired. And if she was thinking that sexism is why she's not liked in the gaming industry, she must be blind. I think it's because of actions like this. I think it's because she's a fucking bitch, to be honest. Like, what the fuck? So you can see a lot of people did not like this. A lot of people were saying, yeah, this is way out of touch. Kind of rude to the people who didn't survive. A bit on the insensitive side. Your career is permanently damaged. You destroy a network, people get fired, and you post a meme about how you survived. No wonder people love you. Bro, who you flexing on? Your employer's going under. I hope you never work again after G4 gets canceled. Send this tweet to future employers. So you could just see a lot of people just don't like her. They say that she's a garbage human being. And I gotta say this. Girl, your personality sucks. You are a fucking unsufferable cunt for acting like that. You deserve all the backlash that you would get. Now, I'm not no Mr. Perfect myself. You know, let he who is without sin cast the first stone, or the glass house, whatever. I could be an insufferable twat at times too, but Jesus fucking Christ. I would never fucking laugh over, you know, my fellow coworkers losing their fucking jobs. Think about some of your fellow, you know, colleagues that were working at G4 with you that got laid off, and you leave a meme saying, I survived? Fuck no. I don't think it's sexism as to why you're not liked. I think it's because you're a shit human being. And you have this, you come across as this, like, this new era of, like, progressive SJW, like, people that just, god damn, you people are fucking just assholes for no fucking reason at all. And that's why people don't like you. Anyways, announced today, the big news is Frosk has left G4, so we could cheer a little bit. Karma came to collect. Who knows? There's no evidence. Maybe she was fired. I heard that they bought out her contract. So maybe, you know, the parent company was like, no, we got to get this bitch out of here. I think that's the case. I think she flew a little too close to the sun. So, yeah, this goes and talks about how she will be leaving G4 after being there for over a year. She was hired as a color, you know, a person to talk about the esports-related content after her League of Legends esports stuff that she did. Now she revealed that she's saying goodbye. So, this was on Twitter yesterday. She thanked G4. So you can see, thank you so much to G4 and then talented X-Play and esports departments. Loved working with you guys. Gonna especially miss Gex. So this is part of the layoffs. She was, you know, definitely laughing about the layoffs a week ago, and now she's part of the departure. So you can see, comes from part of the layoffs I've seen somewhere between 20 and 30 members of the network staff released. Frosk was one of the first confirmed departures from the network, with others like Peter Berube, known for his role as Drunkle Ted on Attack of the Show, also confirming his departure. The layoffs come just under a year after the network officially relaunched in November 2021, with a variety of gaming YouTubers and streamers joining G4's revival. So, yeah, she's gone. I'm not entirely sure if it's because she got bought out. I know there was a couple articles suggesting that, but, you know, I think regardless of what, a week later, you know, it's good that you're gone. I hope, you know, you got a lot of heat and backlash from them, is what I'm speculating. And now, ding dong, the witch is dead. So, you know, some other people talked about it. RGT, Review Tech, all them. When you act like this, when you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. You should never, ever, especially if you're working for a corporate company like that, ever fucking go out of your boundaries. You should always stay in your fucking lane. Especially when it comes to attacking the core demographic. That's who's bringing in the advertisers. That's who's bringing in the money. You're attacking your core demographic. I know you're saying, oh, the neckbeards, you know, like you're a fat neckbeard that's triggered by a female. No, there's nothing about gender when it comes to acting right, to not being a fucking bitch of a fucking human being. A sick, vile human being that mocked other layoffs a week before you got kicked out. So let's see what happens. Let's see if she ever gets another job within the gaming industry. Unfortunately, there is a lot of people like her in it. A lot of people that have just this fucking bullshit fucking progressive, they think it's progressive, but it's really not, divisive attitude, and it's just fucking sickening. And a lot of people are tired of it. And that's why, Frosk, nobody liked you. End of story. Anyways, let me know your thoughts down below. I'll see you on the next one.